Hello traders, welcome to today's 5-minute Bitcoin price update. Today is Wednesday the 16th of August. And yeah, yesterday we had a little bit of a move down, still not really getting that volatility that we're waiting for, but a relatively big move nonetheless, taking out the Monday lows and wrecking alts in the process. So starting off here on the daily time frame, okay, Bollinger Bands are squeezed. Volatility is at all-time lows, and when you actually zoom out to this, there's nothing really there to mention. EMA's still the same. That 100 hasn't yet been tapped. Maybe that's something we look for soon. This big log trend line, we're now working on this first candle. When you actually zoom in, oh my God, look, it's a potential open and close underneath this trend line. But come on, it's a log scale trend line. It really doesn't mean very much. So going down onto the 4-hour, and finally, okay, we moved away from just that really nasty, just congested area to come down and take out the Monday lows. All those EMAs now are starting to point down, which will be causing a little bit of pressure. However, a sweep of Monday lows, not so bad, and a return into the golden pocket where I have actually taken a long again this morning. I mean, I'm asking for more punishment here because I took a couple of longs yesterday and got stopped, but this is now looking a lot better. This is a setup that I did have in my mind anyway. 15-minute time frame. Okay, this is probably the better one to be looking at the moment. Let's take off the EMAs, and what we can see there, just very simple. Okay, yesterday, I mean, in my video update, I was talking about the move up to that 5-minute OB to the golden pocket, then to come down, take out these lows, and then to return to the midpoint. I wasn't expecting Monday lows to get taken yesterday. I just didn't feel like we'd get the volatility, but it happened. It's something that I maybe have to do some stats on to see what day, because this has been something fairly common, I think, over the last few weeks, that on the Tuesday we are that we're taking out those Monday lows really quite quickly after they have formed. So something to be aware of, possibly. Maybe not. I'll have to do the stats on that. But yeah, a sweep of the Monday lows, a decent little bounce off of that, and then coming back into, well, golden pocket / 786 down here. Well, 702 actually. A nice move back into the wick. That was a good opportunity to go long. And yeah, for myself, if you've taken out Monday lows and you're then looking for a long, then the obvious target is to come up here and take out Monday highs. That seems a long way off at the moment. So what do we need to do in order to, well, make this a little bit more likely? First of all, VWAP. Okay, when I started recording this video, we were just working on that VWAP. It now looks like we are getting a bit of a move up. And where we had the confluence for that, so as I'd taken the long, first take profit was here, the VWAP and the daily open, so it was at the same point. If we come up to previous day EQ, okay, you can see that will be a sweep of local highs. We also have our previous day VWAP close up there, and we have our weekly open up there. So this is confluence for us to be looking at. So if this move does get a little bit higher, I would expect a rejection off of that, and then maybe some continuation up here. Monday EQ, not really anything that I'm particularly looking at, but the previous day high and the Monday high are quite important. If we start to look at the volume, then, yeah, I mean, it wasn't really a close. Actually, it was. On here, it was a close outside of value area. So if we get some acceptance back inside, it's the same kind of thing as like that. You got your previous day POC up there, and then you've got your previous day POC VWAP close, filling in the imbalances from this move up, and your value area high is all the way up at the actual high from this particular value area that we have on the chart. If we look at EXO quickly, we can see, now first of all, I'm going to mention it, it doesn't really play out anymore. CVD is not particularly useful. I mean, the bearish CVD is quite useful, at least on the lower time frames. Bullish CVD is just always there. So look, we've got it again on the 4-hour. Here it is, making lower lows on the CVD, making higher lows on the price. Is there, but when you zoom out, delta is just down, 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 down. So the fact is, order flow is bearish, or despite the fact that it is making divergences, it is bearish. There is a lot more selling going on than buying at this stage. And yeah, sometimes it's just best to go with that flow and to look for the local divergences. For example, we had a really nice weakness up at the highs here. KC Delta making a higher high, price unable to do so when everyone was getting bullish last week, and that leading to a good reversal. Are we going to see a similar situation where we're getting these bullish divergences rather than these bearish weaknesses up at the top? We will wait and see. TPO, previous day point of control, okay, 29,360. There is also an NPOC at 29,750. That takes us all the way back to that last week where we had the big drop down. So the NPOC from where we were getting the bearish divergences is up there at 29,750. So a couple more levels to be aware of. But yeah, really, like I say, in a long from local golden pocket at the moment, have taken profit. We have take profit levels just above as well. But ultimately, I mean, it would be lovely. Target Monday highs. And if we can get Monday highs, then we can start to look towards the MPOCs that we have slightly higher up here. Okay. What we also did yesterday, sorry, I didn't even mention this. It was finally that move down to hit the NPOC from, well, the previous Monday, okay, that we just missed out on this Monday. So something to be aware of there as well. But I will wrap this up. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again, of course, tomorrow. Goodbye.